Your dog knows more words than you think. Not just their name, not just sit or stay. I'm talking about words you use every single day without realizing your dog is actually understanding them. And here's the part most people miss. It's not just sound, it's meaning, emotion, expectation. In fact, brain scans have shown that dogs process language in a way that's shockingly similar to humans, which means some of the things you say around your dog, they're not guessing, they know. Stay with me. Because number 4 is the one that completely changes how you speak around your dog. 1. No, but not the way you think. Let's start with the most common word people use. No. Most owners think their dog understands it as a rule, a boundary, a correction. But that's not actually what your dog is processing. Studies on canine learning show that dogs don't naturally understand no as a concept. What they understand is your tone, your body language, your emotional intensity. So when you say no, your dog isn't thinking, I did something wrong. They're thinking, something just changed in you. That's why sometimes they stop immediately, and other times they ignore it completely, because without consistent meaning behind it, no becomes noise. What works better? Pair the word with a clear alternative. Leave it. Off. Come. Because your dog doesn't just need correction, they need direction. 2. Their name, and why it's more powerful than you think. Your dog's name isn't just a label, it's one of the most powerful signals in their world. Research has shown that dogs respond to their name even in noisy environments, filtering it out the same way humans do. That's not basic conditioning, that's selective attention. But here's where most people get it wrong. They overuse it. Max, stop. Max, no. Max, come here. Max, what are you doing? And over time, the name loses meaning because it becomes attached to everything. Instead, use your dog's name intentionally. Pause. Say it once. Let them respond, because when used correctly, your dog's name isn't just sound, it's a moment of connection. If this is already changing how you think about your dog, hit like and subscribe. Because most people talk to their dogs every day without realizing what their dog is actually understanding. 3. Walk. The word that activates their entire brain. You don't even have to say it clearly. Sometimes it's enough to whisper it. And your dog instantly reacts. Why? Because words like walk aren't just learned. They're linked to experiences. A study using fMRI scans showed that dogs' reward centers activate when they hear words associated with positive outcomes, like food or play. So when you say walk, your dog isn't just hearing a sound, they're replaying. Movement smells exploration freedom. It's not a word, it's a memory trigger, which is why you'll often see instant alertness, tail movement, full body activation. That's not excitement, that's anticipation built on understanding. 4. Good boy/good girl, and why it hits like a reward. This is the one that surprises people the most. Your dog doesn't just like praise. For many dogs, praise can be as powerful as food. A 2016 brain imaging study found that some dogs showed equal, or greater, reward response to verbal praise compared to food. Let that sink in. Your voice can activate the same reward centers as a treat, but only if 2 things happen at the same time. The tone is warm, and the words are consistent. If you say, good boy, flatly, nothing. If you say it warmly and consistently, it becomes a reward. And over time, your dog starts working for you, not just for food. That's when the relationship changes. 5. Bye, or I'll be back. Yes, they know. You think you're just talking. But your dog is tracking patterns, keys, shoes, tone, movement, and words like bye, see you later, I'll be back become signals. A study on separation behavior found that dogs show measurable emotional changes before the owner leaves, based on cues and patterns. So when you say those words, your dog isn't confused, they're preparing. That's why some dogs follow you, watch closely, become still. They're not reacting randomly, they're responding to meaning. 6. Come here. The trust test. This word is different from all the others, because it's not just about understanding, it's about trust. When your dog hears, come here, They're making a decision, not just, do I understand this, but do I want to respond? Studies on recall behavior show that dogs respond more reliably when the cue is consistent, the outcome is positive, the relationship is strong. So if your dog ignores "come here" sometimes, it's not confusion, it's evaluation. And when they do come, that's not obedience, that's choice. And choice is where real connection lives. So here's the truth. Your dog understands more than you think. Not just commands, not just sounds, but patterns, tone, emotion, meaning. And the words you use every day, they're shaping how your dog sees you, how they respond to you, and how they feel around you. If this changed how you speak to your dog, share this with someone who talks to theirs every day. Subscribe to Poppy Club because every week we break down the hidden psychology behind your dog's behavior so you can finally understand what they've been trying to tell you all along. And tell me in the comments, which word does your dog react to instantly? Because now, you know it's not just sound, it's meaning.